Alright guys, here's an update on the LS2 swap Blazer. I'm jumping the starter. I had to get a high torque starter. This starter right here is supposedly a 3 horsepower starter for like 12 or 13 to 1 compression, which I kind of don't think so, but maybe I'm not getting enough juice since I'm jumping it off my truck here. And I don't think that battery can quite handle it, so I had to pop all the plugs out to crank this damn thing over, like somewhat. And we got the cross member in here. My buddy welded that like I was telling you guys. There it is. It's all bolted in. I just got to get the mount for the transmission, and that baby's done. It's all bolted in. Let me see if I can find the holes for you guys here. Yeah, you can't see it, but they're bolted. It's bolted in and stuff, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's because it's an eBay starter. I have no clue. Or just this piece of shit interstate battery, but here we go. I had to take the plugs out for it to even do this, or or not do anything. Wow, there it goes. So you can barely even crank that thing over. All right, so I don't know if it's because I'm jumping it or like it just needs a damn diesel truck over here to freaking, I don't know, or a non eBay starter and get an actual starter from like Summit or something, I guess. Because I don't think that starter can hang. And I don't know if you guys know, but it has 11 to 1 compression pistons in it, right? But I don't know if these heads, if it makes it up higher or not. I'm kind of thinking it does, and I think that starter's still not adequate enough for the compression it's actually doing. So until I get a good battery, I guess try it again, and then do a compression test too to see what it's really actually at. But it's pretty sad. My big block was definitely 13 to 1, my carbureted big block, and it cranked easy compared to this. I don't know what the hell. So, but here's just a small update for you guys, real quickie. I mounted the coil packs on the valve covers too. Kind of looks like shit, maybe, but I don't care. It works. They reach. Had to do it on this side so it'll clear the booster over there, and I'll rerun the wiring to clean it up, like kind of like how I did on this side. I have it going underneath some of the coil packs and shit. So, but yeah, it's fun. Won't crank over like crazy because I wanted to build oil pressure, but it's not cranking fast enough to do that. And then with the plugs in there, I can't even get it to fully rotate, not even a half rotation. So I don't know. But there you go, guys. I'll have some more here soon. All right, boys. I got it all wired up now. So that's nice where it cranks with the key off the truck. And good news, it was because I was jumping it, didn't have the power straight from the battery to the starter. With this little battery, even, it cranks it great. It cranks it actually really good, better than I thought. And I forgot I put the plugs back in, and it cranked it over like normal with the plugs in it. So that's a huge sign of relief. But I have the top of this bullshit XS intake off. Why? Well, I'm doing the fuel, checking for fuel leaks. I had a fuel leak down there at the main line. Got that taken care of. Then it starts dumping fuel out the back of the fucking motor. I was like, what the hell? So I had to take the intake off. And yeah, I didn't know that you have to put the god dang fuel rail end caps on this fucking intake too. You gotta build every fucking thing on this thing. It's ridiculous. So I was like, well, shit, maybe I have my regulator plumbed up the wrong way and it's just pumping the fuel, which it is. I was like, why isn't there no pressure? Well, shit, there ain't no end caps right here on the motherfucking fuel rail. So guess what? I got to take the fuel rail back out to get to that back one down in there. As you can see, it's all nice and soaked. So it probably would have started up on the fumes and shit, but I was too scared to do it because I wasn't sure if it was dumping fuel into the motor, and I didn't want to hydro lock it with fuel and fuck it up. But yeah, I gotta take both fucking fuel rails out, reset the ejectors back in there, which is a bitch to do on this intake, and then prime it again and see if this main line doesn't fucking leak, or that fitting onto the fucking fuel rail right there doesn't fucking leak, and make sure the piece of shit gets pressure in the regulator. Just like, fuck me, right? Sorry guys for all the cussing and stuff, but man, this thing's been a fucking pain in my ass. For my first LS slop boy, it's definitely saying you're gonna learn today every day I work on the fucking thing. And but like I said, I got it wired up. I threw gas in it. That fuel pump fucking kicks ass. It's a Hellcat 525 pump. Sorry, I got a fucking mosquito bite on my elbow. So here's my Holley system. Yeah, I know it looks like shit, but I just have it like this so I can see if the truck will even run. And if it does, then I'm going to clean all this shit up. I got to relume the factory harness wires that plug into the firewall and run to the starter and shit, which I got it to work off the key right here. I'm not going to crank it because it'll probably fucking run and shit, and I need to do that fill shit. But, you know, on position. There we go. Here's my dash loading up. I should have got the bigger one because I think this is the 6.5 or some shit. Should have got the 7 or whatever, that big long one, because it would have fit freaking perfect. I wanted to cover this whole fucking thing, but it'll probably go from here to here maybe, which is fine. I'm gonna take all that shit out, put a piece of plexiglass, then mount that to the plexiglass, paint the plexiglass black, and all that. So, but there it is. As you guys can see, she's all fired up, wired up. This plug here that you see, that's your accessories for like your fan and shit. I don't know why that green wire though is not running my fill pump. It's not making my fill pump do shit. And in the thing it says the green wire is your fill pump and shit like that. But see, no data because I haven't fired her up because I've been trying to fill out the fuel issue and shit. But yeah, it's pretty cool though. Oh, look at that! You can hit next. Ooh, oh, look at that! I like that. Hang on, let me switch hands, guys, so I can. So you just touch her. Ooh, nice. There's your mile an hour and shit, which I don't have it hooked up. I got the GPS thingy right there, which I'll have it run through that vent and down through the dash, and then plug into into this because it plugs into this other spot. But I gotta make sure I have one of these USB leads right here, hanging out like this one or something, hanging out for the tuner to tune this shit. If I can even afford to fucking do that. It says, ooh, look at that. It's showing the volts, baby. Nice. I got almost 13 volts. Oh, look at that. I like that. That's fucking cool. 130? Shit, we're trying to hit 200. No, I'm just kidding. Oil, temperature. No gas gauge though, Pedro. Fuel pressure, fuel flow. Ooh, I like that too. That's nice. PSI, we ain't running no boost. NA motor right here, baby. And they got all kinds of cool ass dashboards. I think we're back to the first one. Oh no. Oh wow, look at that shit. Map sensor, gear, all kinds of shit. Yeah, it says on the oil pressure, fuel intake, all kinds of stuff. Water, CO2, god dang, nitrous pressure. Shit. Boy. Oh, here we go. I think that's the first one there. I wonder what this one is. You may now remove memory stick. Okay. Where is my memory stick at, boy? I know it's on one of these damn bills. Oh, he's way over here. Oh, it has 3 freaking bills. Nice. So I see I could upload probably the software update or maybe a tune on that. I don't know. And then plug it in and then boom. Flash the tune or something. I don't know. I don't know all this fancy shit. I'm going to just set that on the seat as it escapes and probably gets lost. I'll put it in the box. There we go. Anyway. Man, that's pretty sick. That's playback, configuration, data log. Ooh, you could do tuning. Probably just minimal tuning just to get it to the tuner. Man, that's fucking cool. Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. She's all fired up. I don't know what all these lights mean because I haven't like gone down there and looked at it. Because I'm sure it'll say, oh yeah, see, it says the numbers on it, 1 through 8. So I have to see what 5 and 8 are and shit like that. But yeah, I just want to show you guys the Terminator X. And then some reason this harness, oh sorry guys, this harness didn't come with a alternator plug. So I guess I have to fucking manually wire that in. I don't know how I'm gonna tie it into the harness. If you guys know, let me know. And then I have this sensor, mat sensor, which is like the cold air intake, air temps or something, some shit like that, like a map sensor kind of. Which technically my map sensor's on that side, down in there, right there. But it says this is required to run it, I guess. Well, we'll fucking find out. If it is, for sure, let me know. And if it's the one that goes in your air intake tube, if so, then, well, fuck. I'll have to figure that out too. But I think I could call it a day, maybe. If not, I'm going to knock those out, check the fuel, and then the next update video will hopefully be this thing firing up. And then if anybody knows the throttle bracket that will work on this XS product designs, I think it's called, intake, let me know. I bought a Motion Racework one. It won't even come close. It smacks right into it because this thing's so damn big because it fits everything inside. So just let me know. All right, guys. If not, I'll figure something out. All right, guys. Next update, like I said, running video, hopefully.